Hey, what's up, man? And welcome back to my channel. What's going on? What's going on, man? On Twitter, there's a lots of flooded responses on Twitter regarding the hashtag cancel Korea. Oh my god! Oh my god! What's going on? We also have a massive videos on YouTube regarding this, and I saw many responses on this. It's not only between the Filipinos and Koreans, but also different nationalities. So now I'm going to make my response on this issue, and this is my personal opinion, my understanding on the situation. So before I'm going to share my opinion, actually a Filipino, and I am born in the Philippines. So I just want to let you know before I'm going to react or give my opinion. First thing, my point number one is Bella Porch had that tattoo because it was inspired by Jenny Aiko, a artist in America and a songwriter. And actually, she has a whole tattoo, whole rising sun tattoo on her back. So I'm going to show you this. See, so she has that. And what happened was, as you know, that TikTok in Korea is very popular. So it happened that Bella Porch, one of the um, one of the well-known TikTok dancer, um, happened to have this tattoo on her forearm. I totally understand how Koreans reacted on this because there's a deep meaning on this rising sun, because Japanese before occupied, taking over the cities, and killing women and child, made a woman prostitute, rape and killed, and name it all, the abusive act and killing. When I'm saying that, I'm totally understand because my country, or our country, also was under the Japanese occupation. So if Koreans experience brutality in their place before, which is our ancestor experienced it in the history, that was the trauma back then. It is normal response if you had this type of um, history in our country, especially this. Um, Even me, if I'm going to have their situation, I'm going to respond as well. But I also wouldn't blame my Filipino brothers and sisters on Twitter responding back to, to the Koreans, because we also receive a negative feedback after Bella Porch apologize. It's supposed to be a lesson, but after that, blown out of proportion. So what did happen? Actually, if you're going to see all the videos from the start, from the very first videos regarding this issue, but because of what happened to our flag, which is ripped by a young man in Korea, which is this, it became worsened. Supposed to be not be worsened, but because of this, it worsened. The initial response, or the immediate response, is very brutal when it comes to words, exchange of words, and some is not really related to this issue if you're going to see all the comments on Twitter. But I'm going to give you, if you're going to focus your eyes on this young man in Korea, actually the flag is somewhat like a Philippine flag. But if you're going to zoom in, this it's actually not. But although the act is pointing to the Philippines, and of course, for some netizens, they really react on this. So, if you're going to focus your eyes on this flag, for me, it's not actually the Philippine flag because the Philippine flag doesn't have only a sun and it doesn't have a three stars on the three corners of that triangle. So for me, if you're going to ask me, I'm not going to recognize this flag. And it is for us, if we were going to consider this flag and sing our national anthem, this is an insult for me or to our country because it's not really a Philippine flag. The Philippine flag, it has and three stars. So there are two things that what make this situation worse. Okay. First, a young guy in Korea ripped a somewhat like a flag of the Philippines, and it went to social media and Twitter. And second, the back to back clashing of our brothers in Korea and then my brothers, my Filipino brothers and sisters. So that's the two things that what this situation blown out of proportion. There's videos from Jessica Lee. Already, some of the netizens in Korea already apologized. And what are you asking? And most of the Koreans already apologize. And in from the start, Bella Porch already also apologized. It's just that most of netizens in Philippines and in Korea still backlashing each other, and it doesn't make sense where you're going to bring this course. Okay, you really wanted this a war or an argument, or if you really want this a war, this is actually a pointless war because you're not going to win. both of us whether you are Filipinos, Koreans, you're not going to win. This is a pointless war because let's say if this is a war, you really want this, you really want to revenge, and damn, you really want to fight. And of course, if you really want to fight, you're gonna win. And what happened when you win? You feel good, you feel satisfied. But how about the person that you seek revenge? You're not going to gain respect from them, you're not going to gain or win their heart. Oh, you're just going to make the anger worse and double. And what happened? Until when does this will end? So before you act, if you are planning to respond to any videos on YouTube or Twitter, much better you stay calm. And this really not really help the situation, because as I said, you can really win a fight. Of course, if you really want to win with all your might, just to prove you are wrong and just to prove you are right, it doesn't make sense. So where are you going to bring this course now, man? Where? It's going circling, circling. It's going round and round and round, and it doesn't have any solution. Okay? So, what are you trying to prove? I totally understand that you're asking, or all of us is asking, an apology. You like an apology that is forced, not coming from the heart, or an apology that is coming from the heart.
Welcome to my life, yeah. Welcome to my life.